now it's time to learn my favorite cardistry move, Phase. And if you need a cardistry deck to be able to go with it, then check out the description below and get all the decks there for 10% off. You're gonna start off with the deck in your left hand with your thumb along the left long edge, your middle and ring along the right long edge, index on top, and pinky on the bottom. Your right hand is then going to come over the top. Your thumb is going to go to the left of the pinky and pick up some cards like this. I pick up about a third of the deck, and I'm going to be rotating it off of the index finger in the front. And then my middle finger is going to pick up 2/3 of that packet on the upper right corner. And then my index finger is going to pick up half of that packet so that I can split that one off in two. Now your right thumb should be holding all 3 of those packets there in the front. Your left index finger should be able to move freely as well like this. So you should have complete freedom to be able to move all 4 of these packets around. So now that you've got this thing open, you're going to take your left thumb and on this middle of the top 3 packets, this one right here, you're just going to contact the bottom left corner and you're going to move it out from that right thumb. So once again, it should come here and then it should look like that. Now the second to bottom packet right here, you're going to contact with your pinky. You're going to place it on the top short edge and then you're going to lift up and remove it from the index finger. So now you have only in this bottom packet here, it has complete freedom, nothing else is touching any of those 4 fingers. This packet here is between your thumb and right middle. And you have right index and right thumb, and then right thumb and right pinky. Now you're going to take your ring finger and push on the lower right side of this packet and you're just going to be flipping it forward. So once you're here, flip it forward. Then you're going to take the bottom right packet still, but now you're going to push it back with the deck. Then you're going to do it once again with your finger, once again with the deck. So far what we've done is we've opened it up. We've got it here, thumb, pinky, back, forward, back, forward, back. I'll do it from this side too. So we have open it up, thumb, pinky, forward, back, forward, back. Now that we're here, we're actually just going to take this packet that's touching your left thumb and we're just going to set it on top of this packet here. So you can now literally move it freely. You can, if you wanted to, you can just let it go with your thumb. So now that you've just put this one on top, you're going to take your right index finger and you're going to come underneath and you're going to touch this bottom packet over here, the one that's connected to your right pinky. And you're just going to grab it on the short edge right here and you're going to let go with your pinky. That way you now have free control between your left index and your right thumb. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your left thumb and you're going to push it forward because it should have currently 2 packets. You should have this one on top and it should have that one that we were just talking about there. You're going to pivot that forward. So I'm just going to be putting it on top, contacting this down here, pulling it out, and then rotating that one forward. Now with this back packet here, I'm going to be pushing on this top corner, flipping it over. And you can use your right ring finger as well to help pull that around. So it's here, you're going to be pushing it forward, and if you need to, you can do this. The next thing you're going to do with your left hand is you're basically going to be doing a scissor cut. So you're going to be pulling down with this bottom packet down here with your middle ring and pinky. You're just going to pull those fingers down to open that up. That way you can slide this packet down in. So what it should look like right now is you have your opener, thumb, pinky, forward, back, on top, index, thumb, rotate, forward, and this one comes in. Now while you're doing that scissor cut, the only thing you will want to know with that is this packet here in the middle is going to come inside of the scissor cut, because what's going to happen is it's going to end up rotating over the front. So I'm taking with my thumb, rotate, and as this one comes over, I'm going to keep it pretty much flat to this top packet here. That way when it comes in, now only that corner has contacted it, and you're going to rotate it over this packet. So it'll come here and it'll rotate over the top of it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your right ring finger and you're going to push on this bottom corner of this middle packet, and then you're just going to drop the top packet onto the deck, which should leave you with 1 packet between your left thumb and right middle finger, and then most of the deck in your left hand. Now you're going to convert your left thumb to your right thumb like this. Now at this point, there's 2 different ways to close it and 2 different places to close it. So you actually have 4 different closers. The first one is where you convert one thumb to the other. Then you're going to take that left thumb that you just moved it away from. You're going to contact the top left of that packet and you're going to push down until it spins all the way over. Then you're going to move it underneath the deck. You're going to be pulling down on the deck like you did the last time for that scissor cut. So it's going to be like this. Open. Now once you're here, convert, thumb under, over, and close. Now the second way to do it is to have the same conversion with your thumbs, but then instead of moving it underneath like that, this time what you're going to do is you're going to do the same thing, but you're just going to move it to the top instead. It is a little bit easier. I personally like it to the bottom better because there is a little bit more dynamics to it, but if you can't get that down, the top works just fine. Now before I show you number 3 and 4, just know that after this there is going to be a bonus one. So once you're here, now instead of converting your thumb from one to the other, what you're going to do is you're actually going to take your right thumb and right index finger, and you're going to take your thumb and contact the bottom of it, and your index is going to contact the top corner, and you're going to rotate it forward. So once you're here, take the corners, rotate it forward. Now at this point you can see that it's already pretty well lined up with the deck, so you can just drop it down if you want to. Or you can do what we did last time, getting it under the deck, where you rotate it twice, and you open up the deck, and you drop it in underneath. So then from this angle it'll be here, rotate twice, open up the deck, and close it. Now if your bonus closed, you're going to move your right middle finger down to where it contacts this long edge contacts your left ring finger. So now you can actually just hold it like this. Then you're going to move your hand down to where your right thumb contacts this bottom corner down here instead. And now your middle finger is going to contact the top corner. So what should have happened is it moves down, thumb, and then your middle finger switches corners. You can then completely let go with this hand, and I'd recommend going into a Charlier cut, because now you're going to take your index finger on this long edge, twirl it around, and now you're in perfect position for ATM, which looks like that. And honestly, ATM is such a satisfying move to do, and if you want to learn that one, with especially these cards, you can check it out right there, and you can check out the cards right here. Subscribe if you like cardistry tutorials like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CPM, signing off.